Is that something I should answer, or? Yes, she has.
And when was that?
When was the last time? I think the 4th of July was, no, I don't.
Yeah, Jeff, 40,000. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I said it. Yeah. 40,000, bro. 40,000 plus 10,000 videos and counting. It's a lot, dude. I did the math. It's like 12 photos a day or some shit like that, right? But to amass that many explicit photos of your own cult members and just women from around the world, that is a sexual deviant act, okay? And a little bird flew in my fucking window today. That's the thing. I left my office window today open today. And a fucking bird just shit all over my desk and dumped a bunch of information on me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, this much? And I didn't want to believe it at first, and I got hit with the proof, and unfortunately, we'll see that later. But it's coming. Yes, Danielle Lobata Bogdanov. Yes. 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 Danielle Lobata Bogdanov. Yes. Yep. Yeah. 40 fucking thousand. This guy was a sexual fucking deviant, man. That's why I told you guys I'm gonna write a fucking paper on spiritual sadism, and the fact that one man amassed that many photos and he put them all on his fucking iCloud drive. Okay, put them all on his fucking iCloud drive, so now the feds have access to it. Any woman who was in this cult or had access to David or sent David a picture, guess what? The feds now have them, man. All the women, like Cliff said, y'all women think that he loves you. He doesn't love you. He doesn't love you. You guys are all sending him the same type of nasty pictures. Yeah, 40,000 plus, dude, and counting. And counting. That is the exact verbiage, and counting. He's way sicker than we could imagine. You guys remember how we thought he was sick? Well, guess what? I got confirmation on that too. That he was fucking sick. Very sick. I'll show you exactly what it was too. Right here. This is what it was. This is what it was right here. This is what wiped David out for about a year and a half or two. Diabetic ketoacidosis. It's diabetic coma. When your body doesn't produce enough insulin, it has a very, very adverse effect. Now, if you've got underlying conditions, say like David, right? Underlying conditions, very, very ill. No, very sick. Very sick. You guys, for real, this isn't a joke. Remember when we said he was sick? We pulled his credit report. Well, all that shit was true. He was in shutaway. He damn near suffered a fucking heart attack, like we said. All that is going to come out. We knew he was sick. He didn't take care of himself. And when you don't take care of yourself, when you have diabetes, you end up with conditions like this, diabetic ketoacidosis. Very dangerous. It's called diabetic coma, and you can die from it. Very, very serious. Now, compound that with heart conditions, hyperlipidemia, which is typically what happens when you suffer from diabetic ketoacidosis. Okay? Not only that, when you have kidney issues, you typically have hypertension. You're going to have chronic kidney disease, which I firmly believe David has, but I'm not a doctor. I haven't diagnosed him, but this is just my opinion. On top of that, poor blood pressure. Found out he had a blood clot in his leg that almost fucking killed him. Okay. He has swelling of the legs, which we talked about, which is lower leg edema. Very, very dangerous. Also, your legs start to swell. And we called it. We called it. Let's go to edema symptoms. That's better. Edema. Here we go. Congestive heart failure. Edema is a swelling caused by too much fluid trapped in the body's tissue. Now, what David's also suffering from, we'll get back into the photos later, visceral fat. Okay. Visceral fat. Doc taught me about this. I didn't know shit about this, but let's get a good image here. Let's take a peek here. Okay. Try to get a good cutout here. Check this one out. Okay. Now. Oh, dude. Hey, Jeff, you know what the fucking the defense is shitting about right now? 40 to 50,000 photos that they have to examine. Yep. The same bird crapped on Uncle Jake's desk too. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Soups. Thank you. Thank you for the seed. Seed time! Seed time. Thank you for the seed. Soups got the first seed. Seed time. David get no more seeds. Only seed he's gonna get is from Bubba. Yeah. Okay. So visceral fat. Okay. What visceral fat does is it's not. Okay. You have subcutaneous fat. Okay. Subcutaneous fat is under your skin. But what visceral fat does is it surrounds the inside of your body and your organs. Okay. I knew David was very, very unhealthy. He was displaying all the signs of having all these conditions, including diabetes. Okay. So we found that out today too. David's in deep shit. He ain't getting out. He's never going to get out. That judge finally figured out what kind of piece of shit David is. And when this bird went and told the judge about everything, about all these pictures and shit, 40,000 fucking images on iCloud, everybody. Okay. David is a sick man, not only physically, but mentally. He is a fucking deviant. I want him to suffer in prison. I do too, Jeff. I want him to suffer in prison. I do. Kill me with that rich look. I'll help keep this going. It's all of us, Soups. But these are some of the things, Soups, right? Remember we were talking earlier why you guys didn't see David for a while? He got sick. And I have his credit report to prove it, that he took a ride in the ambulance. And then everything that stacked up to today, guess what? Well, it was all true. It was all true, man. No, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I don't. I want him to be very fucking healthy. And also what I found out is that he's starting to have edema issues again. Okay? The same condition that caused him to clot up earlier and have a blood clot that went up to his fucking heart and almost killed him. Thank you for the seed, Chuckwood. Chuckwood, thank you for the seed. Yeah, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. He needs to serve his time. He needs to serve his time. Okay. So I did the math already. In order for somebody to collect that kind of content, so what is it? I did let's see here. So so 9, hang on. So we'll do 9 times 365, right? That's 3,285 days. Okay. Divide that by 40,000. Oh, wait, hang on. 50,000 divided by 3,285. That's 15. That would take him. So he would have to gather at least 15 images or videos a day in order to amass that type of content in this amount of time. And it was from 2014 to 2023. So 9 years, he amassed over 50,000 photos and videos of women. It's a very, very sick man. This pushes you to gather that much fucking content. I mean, come on, David. He's never going to see this, but holy shit. And they're wanting to take this to the fucking jury. I'm sure the jury's going to be real fucking happy to know that you did that, David. Especially if there's women sitting on the jury, they're going to fucking be guilty. That's a sick mind. It absolutely is. Sexual deviant. Let's see here. Vigils, yeah. Voyeurism, fetishism, yeah. I mean, and he gathered and kept every photo. Yes. He gathered and kept every photo. I agree. Fuck yeah. He wasn't going to delete any photos. And me and Matt Moore had talked about this because David was so unhealthy. Any kids in there? All it takes is one photo of a child and that's it. You're fucked. Done. But to have this many photos, this you guys, this David's an apostle. This guy's supposed to be a fucking pastor. All right. And I was talking to Cliff about this. He's like, 40,000 rich? He's like, bro, me and you combined probably would never hit that in our fucking lifetime. I was like, I know, bro. That's like insane. Like, I was thinking about, I was like, after I found that out today from this fucking bird, I'm like, how the fuck does somebody get that kind of fucking just. I'm still trying to grasp at it. Leanne, not 4,000, 40, 40. There are 40,000 images and 10,000 videos and counting in quotes. Fucking, I don't think you want to see Michelle, bro. Triple six. Me and Uncle Jake said David's lawyer is the type of lawyer be like, well, Your Honor, there are only 300 images of children. Not a big deal. And his lawyer would fucking say that. Yeah. David's lawyer is a piece of shit. Yeah. And the funny, you know what's real funny is reading some of the shit the little bird dropped on me today. The lawyers are getting all their information from the cult. So when the feds come to cross-examine these people that want to take the stand, they're just going to fucking destroy them. So you guys, really? Everything's going just as planned, okay? Michelle's fucked. Michelle's fucked. The judge, what this little bird told me today is that judge put her on a short fucking leash. Flat out told her, do you understand, Miss Brandon, what I'm asking of you? Yes, Your Honor. Do you understand, Miss Brandon, what you need to do? Yes. Okay, so we're clear on the conditions of the terms. Yes. Okay. Now I feel we can move forward. Yeah. Yeah. If any of you cult members are watching from David's side, hey, just tell him to take the fucking deal because he ain't getting out. He ain't getting out. When the time's right, I will share the proper information to prove all this. And when I've gotten the okay, but I haven't gotten the okay yet. So I need to wait on this one to bring up the information. Okay. But it ain't no fucking joke what I'm saying here tonight. 40,000 explicit photos found on cult leader David E. Taylor's iCloud. So all you other fucking little cult leaders out there that are watching, don't be out there getting caught with a fucking iCloud full of fucking raw images of women or men, whatever. Don't get fucking caught. Because here's the other thing. Okay, here's the other thing. Some of the stuff that I found out today from this bird that shit all over my fucking desk left a fucking mess, man. They shit all over the fucking place, all right? What the fuck is going on here, man? Some bullshit. Baby back bullshit. Hey, thanks for the seat, Javi. Seat time. Seat time. Seat time. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Uncle Jake's made a couple, actually. Check this one out. Check this one out. Where we at? Where we at here? What kind of deal would you possibly get after this? It's inconceivable, man. Yep, Jeff Morton. You guys want to know who actually started all this? David. Not Jeff, not me, not anybody else. You want to know the one shithead responsible for starting all this? Fuckboy right here. Cockboy David. David was the one solely responsible for starting an investigation on himself. That's what I find funny on this. David's trying to point the finger at everybody else, but he's yet to point the finger at the one fucking person whose fault it is. I guarantee it will, Daniela. It's already gathered media attention because now people know who this fuckhead is. But the fact that he's sick, I know, going bald in directions of 3 at once. Yeah. Hit that like, man. There's 61 people in here, unless y'all just trolling on the back end. Cult members. Trust me, when I'm saying that he's fucked, he's fucked. He ain't getting out. And there's nothing you or any of your little fucking cronies can do. Oh, yeah. And right after Michelle got arrested, check this out. What happened? Let me see here. I'll tell you guys. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there was money that was seized from one of the bank accounts because Michelle received a wire of $127,000 and they yanked that fucker. There is another transaction. I want to say after Michelle got arrested is what it's looking like. Let me check my bird shit here. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So they're still sending money back and forth to the cult, to Michelle. And the feds are picking up on it. They're taking the money. They're taking the money. Oh, it's sick fucking news, dude. This guy's a deviant, Kelstorm. This guy's a deviant. And all you women out there, again, he doesn't love you. He's got fucking 40,000 pictures of other women in his phone that he could look at besides you. Catch the point? He doesn't care about you. Yeah. Me and Jeff talked, man. We knew this rabbit hole was going to go deeper than we thought, and I don't even think we've touched the fucking bottom of it yet. It was, yeah, $127,000 from one of the bank accounts that was ultimately seized. And it was Kia that sent it, one of the persons that Michelle was supposed to fucking chill on bond with. Fuck no. No. Well, if you know what, Chuck Wood, I don't know how many photos he was taking a day. What it says here, let me tell you. I thought that's why I say don't commit crimes online. Okay, don't do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's how the feds typically work, Kim Chamberlain. Michelle, the feds probably already know that she violated her bond. They're like, fuck it, let her hang herself some more, bring in more proof, stack the proof. That way, when she comes back and I ask her what she did and why she violated her bond, there's no fucking bitching or complaining. Oh, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. Bullshit. There's fucking plenty of proof here to know that you clearly violated your bond, Miss Brannon. And let's take a peek here. If Michelle violates her bond, she's going to go back to jail immediately. Immediately. The judge ain't fucking around with her, man. He is having zero fucking bullshit with her. Conway Cocky. So yeah, the judge flat out fucking told her, let's take a peek here. Oh yeah. This judge knows she's clear on what she's not supposed to do, but she's going to break her fucking bond because she thinks the rules don't apply to her. Judge told her, fuck around, find out, Michelle. That's what status Michelle is right now with bond. Fuck around, find out. If she breaks bond, they will find out and she will go back to jail. Yeah. I think maybe to help pay Michelle's rent. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know why they sent her 127,000, but that's Michelle has nothing outside of this. And you know what's really cool about this? You know what's really cool? What's really nice about this is the bird that shit on my desk today. The information that I found out is that the judge doesn't really give a fuck if Michelle's homeless or not. They don't detain people because they're homeless or they're poor. The judge is there to set bond limits. He set the bond limits, and the judge is like, it's not up to the judge whether or not Michelle what to do now. He set terms of the bond. Figure it out for yourself, Miss Brennan. The judge isn't there to tell her what to fucking do. He's there to set the terms of the bond. If Michelle had a brain, she would go out, start getting a fucking job too. Yes, this is all confirmed, Daniela. Yes, this is Daniela. Yes, it is. I don't know who's access to the accounts, but it's going to be somebody within the organization or maybe somebody on the back end. Maybe not associated directly with the cult. So as far as who has access, I don't know. Yeah, it's real, Danielle. When I had a hard time believing it until I saw the proper shit. I was like, oh fuck, he's not getting out, dude. No, they're gonna study David. They're gonna study David for sure. They will study him, and they will build a profile off of him, and they will David has most likely set the standard for this type of criminal. David Taylor has set the standard for this type of criminal. I'm trying to think if we've ever heard of a case like this go into court where this many images were found in one location with one person, for one person. Yeah, let's watch the depo for a minute, man. In honor of David E. Taylor and his 40,000 images, let's watch here for a bit, man. Let's just listen. Let's watch the arrogance.
The deposition is being conducted by the attorneys, not by the clients. Not by the clients.
Which I think only hurts the opponent. But again,
do you have an objection?
All of his work.
Do you have an objection?
No, I'm responding.
Then state your objection if you have one.
I have an objection to you. Well, I'm responding to you.
I've stated the objection. Okay. It's for the record.
Okay.
All right, so back to the ministry house. You don't know who you leased it from.
You know what's funny? You see that smug little fucking smirk right here? Watch.
All right, so back to the ministry house.
Look, watch him look over at his lawyer like, yeah, that was a good one. Watch his lawyer's gonna fucking shut him down.
House.
Look, see him fucking shut down. Don't fucking smirk. If you're just tuning in, the feds now have control of David's personal fucking laptop, cell phones, all that shit, email accounts, whatever. Well, Elsa Blue, I left my office window open today and a bird shit all over my desk, man. I was in prison with dudes who had hundreds of thousands of photos. Okay, Lambert. Okay. So it's not a isolated incident. Okay. The difference between Kenneth Copeland, Kenneth Copeland's white and has more money, and David's a fucking degenerate fucking piece of shit. Kenneth Copeland started back in the day when the church is different times, man. Different times, Chuck. Had David been around at the time of Kenneth Copeland and coming up, he probably would have succeeded really well, actually.
You don't know who you leased it from.
Like I say, I have a.
I'm just asking you, do you know who you leased it from?
Let me finish answering you. I have a vast ministry, so I don't know everything always that goes on. I know overall, but I have people who take care of those things. So, I will get that for you, so that's no problem if we can move on from that question.
All right, so this ministry house, you're saying you are providing residence for people that are in training?
Yes,
okay.
Aspiring ministers.
Is Deborah Frazier one of those people?
No, she lives here, right?
Has she ever stayed there at the ministry house?
She's come by there. People come by and see each other, and so she don't stay there, no.
She's never spent the night there?
Not that I know of.
Has she ever?
Bullshit. David knows what goes on every fucking minute in his cult.
done any ministry.
So there's 83 people in here, man. All right. If you're just tuning in, say hello. Okay. Don't just lurk on the fucking background. Don't be scared. Say hello. Greet the community. At least let me give you a fucking shout out so I know you're here. But it's kind of frustrating when I see this many people in here trying to figure out what we know and how we know this information. But I guarantee all you little fucking trolls sitting on the background, if you're part of David's cult, okay, and you're just sitting there watching, hey, Carter Bean, what up? Hello, hello, hello. Carter Bean, what up, what up? Shut up. Everything that we're talking about is the truth. Well, not only that, yeah, inquiring minds want to know. What do you guys want to know, man? You got questions, ask them. This channel probably has the most content and everything about David E. Taylor. We saw something wrong. We didn't give up like everybody else did in the past. Said, oh, we're just going to do a couple videos and you just stop. Okay, that's enough. We don't do it. That's too much work. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Welcome, trolls. Help my channel by just watching on the background and lurking, okay? Because you still help. I said, a bird flew in my window today and fucking told me that this slob had 40,000 photos and 50,000 fucking videos of explicit and pornographic material and counting. And I say in quotes, and counting, because that's exactly how it says. This guy, David Taylor, is a fucking sexual deviant. He is fucked up. He needs help. He needs to get help. But first, David, I'm sorry, you're never going to see this, but he should first take care of his medical fuck. Get his diabetes under control, okay? Get his edema under control. It's okay, David E. Taylor. Don't trip. They'll get her. Because Colt David E. Taylor, the feds play a long game. They don't come out and just arrest people. Let's talk about the feds here, okay? First of all, I want to give it up to them for not firing a fucking shot. Good job, guys. I was thinking about that today. The one thing, I'm about to get there, Tina Mitchell. About to get there. I'm about to get there. They'll let her violate her bond multiple times before they go out and snag her ass up. They'll be like, no, just let her keep fucking up. Exactly. They're gonna let her fuck up, dude. That's how the feds work. They'll let her lead them back with breadcrumbs and shit. Like, let me tell you something. Michelle Psych 101, okay? Michelle Brandon 101. If it can be fucked up, she's gonna fuck it up. That is Psych 101 Michelle Brandon. If it can be fucked up, she will fuck it up. Bond, she's gonna fuck it up because it can be fucked up, so she's gonna fuck it up. That is Michelle psychology, everybody. She will fuck up. And yes, Never CH, 40,000 plus 10,000 videos. Oh, he's in deep. Oh, David's in deep. He will not get out on this one. She's contacting people from the cult on Facebook like a dumb shit. She's violating her bond by doing exactly what the judge told her not to. Don't contact anybody directly or indirectly from the cult. If you do, I will find out and you're going to be in trouble. I will put you back in jail. Yeah, so cult, keep helping her. By all means, keep sending her fucking messages. Yep, Michelle has 4 days to be in a place of her own, free of the cult's finances. And again, the judge doesn't give a fuck where she gets her money from, as long as it's not from the cult and nobody associated directly or indirectly with the cult. It was really nice to hear and see what this little bird showed me today. I'm like, oh shit. Yes, this is going to be sexploitation and sextortion. No, you're dead on, because this is what else David did. Threatened to send the images out. Hold on. I just got a call from one of the fucking cult members. You guys check this out. Let's do this. Here we go. Watch. Pastor James. Oh, this might be James O'Connor. Watch.
Hello, God bless you.
Hey, James, it's Rich Holmes. How you doing, man? James? Hey, James, it's Rich. Are you there, bud?
How pathetic, Rich.
He wouldn't even talk to me. How pathetic, Rich. Let's see if he... That was James O'Connor.
Hello, this is Pastor James with Kingdom of God Global Church. And if you are trying to reach me, please text me or leave a voicemail here, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
I won't give his number out because I'll do that. Yeah, he called me first. Yeah, he called me. Yeah. James O'Connor. That was James O'Connor. So Colt David E. Taylor. It's a source that I'm not going to mention for obvious reasons, but yeah, it was a source that dropped some shit on my desk today. Yeah. No, this was more than 100 fucking women. No, the 40,000 images. Yeah, most of them were of the women in his cult. But you guys, you got to remember, David was a traveler and he probably fucking wooed women online. There's probably women not even involved with his cult that are in there. People that are, people that aren't. Women from all fucking parts of the world. Yeah. Hey, James O'Connor. What's up, dude? Hey, James, I'm Frank Richardson, okay? I'm Frank Richardson. Frank the Tank Richardson. Yeah. And that's the thing, you guys. We could see like you guys really think about this for a minute, right? Like David was legitimately running this type of Christian fucking love scam. Like step back and look at it from outside the box. You have this guy claiming to be an apostle, telling all these women he's going to marry them. And I know for a fact that David was making people pay for their visions, right? Pay for their fucking visions from God. Yeah, a source that can't be argued. That's all we're going to say at this point until we get further clearance. And he's telling all these women around the world, oh, you're my spiritual wife. You're my spiritual daughter, right? And that vocabulary is very important in this, right? Because David, all he would have to do is tell a fucking Christian woman that's like, doesn't know better, hey, you're my spiritual wife. She's like, oh, really? Oh my God, thank you. Fuck, here's my whole fucking inheritance. You want my 401k too? You're going to marry me? Fuck, I'll give you all the money in the world. Love scam, man. For real. No, and I will say, most of the women that were there knew about David and they knew. They knew. I don't think all of them knew. But if they don't, they do now. Yeah, exactly. You guys, this is real shit. Like 40,000 and counting. And counting. Like we're talking about a very, very sick man here. David was very sick. Physically and mentally, like we were saying. This is a case study. And I was talking to Soups about this offline earlier. David's a case study. David's a case study. They got reeled in. It's very sad. Very sad. Yep, he still keeps them split up, keeps all the women fucking highly emasculated, or men all highly emasculated, and it's still being ran like a slave camp. Yep. I sat for real earlier for about 30 fucking minutes just in silence and just tried to process like the thought of gathering that many photos, you know? Like in my opinion, just there's going to be books, and I want to say to you survivors out there too, all right? Whenever these, I'll probably reiterate this several times too. If you guys start getting approached by, say, network televisions and say Netflix and shit to do documentaries, make sure you get fucking paid. You make sure they write you a fat fucking check on the 5-figure side, and most likely on the higher end of the 5-figure side, okay? Don't let it go any less than 5 figures on the high end, okay? 50 or over. That would be my start. If they don't want to, say fuck off, have a nice day, I'll go to the next person. No, they're submissively working. No, they're submissively working. Yep, like you heard James just now. Yep. You guys, David could have a different fucking email for each phone, and each phone could have a different amount of fucking. You guys, they found 9 fucking phones, six phones in a safe. You know what, The Fiend? We're gonna find out, bro. We're gonna find out. Yeah. And I sent my mom this today. She's like, that's fucking nasty. And hit that like, please. There's almost 100 people in here. If people are genuinely concerned, please ask questions. We'll answer them. Okay. If you don't like me cussing, that's fine. I don't like the fact that David was sexually exploiting women and using his position as an apostle to fucking sadistically fuck over women and control them. If you're going to be in a controlling relationship, that's cool, but you don't do it in the fucking church when you're supposed to be giving people morals and instilling like community, not fucking up people's lives and breaking apart marriages. Oh yeah, David also had his minor son send nude pics out around. So there's that also. So now we have child exploitation for sure. David's a sick fuck, had his own son as a minor send out explicit photos of his own fucking mother. Let that sink in for just a second. Let's just watch this sick fuck for a minute. Just let that sink in for a second, okay? David had his own son as a minor send out sexually explicit photos of his own fucking mother. That's sink in.
So would she be the person that is supervising Deborah Fraser in her work?
Yes.
And Deborah Fraser is an unpaid
Yeah, she's
volunteer.
a volunteer staff. Mm-hmm.
So it would be Michelle that would be.
The pictures are in the fucking iCloud. They're on his iCloud. Where else would he store that kind of fucking shit? On an iCloud. iCloud. And Cliff, I told Cliff today, he's all, that's why I was always buying him fucking extra space. I'm sure they're going to find men on there too. Yes. Cat Mom? Yes, I think absolutely. Yeah, the pics are with the government now. Yep. Yes, Curly Girl. As a minor. As a minor. As a minor, Curly Girl. Yes. David's a real fucking sack of shit. That's why they need to keep this fucker in jail. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. How'd a minor do it? Had a minor do it. His own fucking son as a minor. This man is dangerous. Yeah. There better not be one fucking child picture in there. I'll take that soda bet. I'll bet you a 12-pack, Uncle Jake. I'll bet you a 12-pack. Yeah, I'll take that soda bet. He's going to jail. I think he could have been Evangelist Carey. Yes, out of that Houston hotel. I think that's exactly what he was doing, was turning tricks out of that hotel in Houston. Oh, that's psychotic. Yeah, that's psychotic. To have your own child do that. Yeah. This fool's a fucking psycho. Yeah. To think about it now, like, this is a very... Fuck, dude, this guy's dangerous. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's no telling fucking what he's done or what he's had people do. When the time's right, I'll show everybody. I don't have the pictures, obviously, and I would never propagate that type of information. Fuck no. 100% criminal, barely human. Yeah. Barely human, this guy, man. He is a dangerous, dangerous man. Again, there's 80 people in here. Hit that like, subscribe, man. Let me know you're here. Unless you're just trolling on the back end. Cult members, man. Like women, did you know that David had that kind of, had those types of images, like in that many? Oh, yeah. And Colt David Taylor, this is like a Bonnie and Clyde situation, man. It really is. When you look at the dynamics of this, you had two psychos that fucking found each other. Really think about that. You have two full-blown psychos that found each other. And they managed to fucking make it this long. Not only that, they managed to make it this long off the back of others. Not only that, they managed to make it this long while not getting fucking busted. And Michelle, you guys, real quick, Michelle, anybody who thinks Michelle is dumb, she was the one that went with all the fucking financial scams, okay? Michelle's goose is fucking cooked too. I can't wait till the judge finds out she broke fucking bond. I can't fucking wait till he finds out. Just some other human. Oh yeah, no, just another human. Fuck, Michelle was his main doorstep. No, Michelle was his main stab. No, Michelle was the number one slut, dude. She got everything and anything when she wanted. Michelle had a bell similar to more cowbell, but it's probably a little smaller, right? She just ring it and fucking everybody come running. No, Michelle got fucking handed everything, and she got handed everything to keep her fucking mouth shut. That's the only reason Michelle got everything. She was a bitch. She was a fucking cunt to everybody. She should be serving the time right fucking next to David. But, okay? Michelle gonna break her bond. She already did. And I can't wait till the fucking judge finds out. But yes, just another human. Michelle was the main slut, dude. No, she was call her David's doormat. Yep. Huge asset. She's why he got that is exactly the facts. Colt David Taylor. That is exactly why everything went. I found out for facts once Michelle came, because David wasn't doing shit. Like, David was broke before Michelle got there, doing shitty. But when Michelle got there, fucking money went through the roof because she started running these fucking scams. Yeah. Yep. She used her pie hole for other than fucking. I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, yeah. Oh, this is bad. And just another human. The title today, that's all true. 40,000 videos and 40,000 photos and 10,000 videos and counting, dude. These were pictures sent to him, Cat Mom. These were pictures sent to him by women. Since 2013, give or take a year. 2012, 2013. She's been with it for about 10, 12 years. Long enough to know better. Long enough to know better what she was doing was wrong. Michelle knew what she was doing was wrong. Michelle knows. It is. It's very disturbing. We've been on this guy for a while trying to figure out like the deep end of it. And we're at the apex of the fuck. Like, we're digging with the case, man. Will Boyles. Yeah. Yeah, bird flew in my window today and told me some shit. Yeah. A bird shit all over my fucking desk, dude. I did. I left my office window open today and this little fucking bird flew in and just all over my desk. Dropped all this information on me. Like, I'm like, holy fucking shit. But it will come out. It will come out. I promise, Will Boyles. It will come out when the time is right. And when the time is right, I'll put it here for sure. I guarantee it. I'm not here to lie about this, man. I couldn't make up these numbers, like 50,000 explicit images. Like, that's a lot, you guys. For one man that's supposed to be a pastor and they're all of explicit. Probably a combination of both if he had women brought to him at Cat Mom. Well, the bird said 40 to 50,000 explicit on his iCloud and counting. So the feds clearly haven't found everything. Like, that's just insanity, man. That's just insanity to know that this man had that many fucking videos and photos. She did. She ate like gas station sushi. Yeah. She ain't looking healthy, man. No. That's Wankin Associates. No. Michelle's not healthy at all. Absolutely. But it's not called blackmail, right? With explicit photos, it's called sextortion, and it is illegal. And David actually did. I got Jake Gyllenhaal playing Rich Holmes. No, it's called sextortion. You threaten people. And guess what? David did threaten people that he would release the pictures if they talked about him. Curly girl. I hope they don't find selfies of David. I don't think David's the type to send selfies like that. I don't think he would. He's more the type to get the pictures sent to him because David's very like sexually insecure. 40,000 in photos, Kevin, and 10,000 videos and counting. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot, bro. Yeah, it's a lot. Vicky's all about 1,000 of those are mine, okay? Mine 1,000 Vicky Yohi photos in there. Vicky, you watching? How many of those are yours? Sorry. Should have sent the photos, Vicky. Should have sent the photos. Hey, Ari Dread. So, Ari, yeah. I'm sure he took pictures of these women, but I'm sure the women sent the pictures to him as well. Yeah, I think the women sent them, but I think he also took some. I hope to. You know what? Just another human. All it takes is one. All it takes is one. We don't know yet, but all it takes is one. Irie Dread. David's iCloud. The one they have so far. 40,000 images explicit. Plus 10,000 videos also explicit. And counting. It's just getting worse for him. It's just getting worse. This is going to crack it open for these fucking churches, man. Like all these churches that think they're going to fly under the radar anymore. Let me tell you something. Your time's up. I don't think we're going to be seeing any more of that. It's going to take time. Yeah. It's going to take time. Yeah, Vicky sent nude photos because you told her she was beautiful. She told me I was beautiful, so I sent her nude photos. Like, don't do that, Vicky. Both. No, like explicit photos and images and videos, Irie Dread. A total of 50,000 combined of images and videos. Little fucking bird flew in today, man. Little bird flew in today. Sat down on my desk. Shit all over the fucking place. I like to. I hope when the fucking cops go through David's phone too, and the feds go through it, like that they find a bunch of messages of David just getting fucking rejected too. Be like, no, you're fucking nasty. That is an addict, Irie. Yes, that's an addict. That is a sex addict, and I think it follows along the lines of deviance too. Because he used those images to fucking exploit people and extort them. Vicky Yohi, whoever else fucking went against him. Oh, I have pictures of you. I'll send them out if you talk about me. And I'm sure there's probably a lot of women out there that David may have your photos. Let me tell you something. If you're listening, you're watching right now, and you want to get this sack of shit back, now would be the time. Because if there's photos on there and he's exploited you in some way from talking about him and using those photos as a coercion method, the ball's in your court. Ooh, he could, Jeff. Jeff, absolutely. Don't worry. We already know that he was sleeping with Alexis. And I'm pretty sure he was sleeping with Ashley and the mom. Mm-hmm. I also have it on good authority. This little bird told me that David, like Alexis, was sleeping with David. And for sure, I was thinking about this, like, what a good, like, fucking, like, the way to feel powerful. Not only did you sleep with the $2, but you also slept with the mom. I don't know. I don't even like talking about Vicky Irie because she's a fucking fraud. Vicky's a fake. And he lived a real life Sodom and Gomorrah. And I personally think that David, he was so unhealthy in his later age. Because you guys, I found out all the stuff we talked about him being sick. David almost fucking died. David almost died. And I don't want that for him. I don't. But David was in very poor health. And he's in, yeah. You could be looking at VD in the camp. Yeah. Absolutely, Leanne. Yeah. All the women and men sleeping around inside that place. No, he doesn't. Yeah, this is what happens. Yeah. It's what happens to guys like David will have no effect on typical churchgoer. Yeah. Yep. She's an armor bearer, but she's a woman. I'll leave it at that. She's there to fucking serve David. And David had Alexis and Alyssa with him when he was busted. Let me tell you something. Alexis, if you're watching, you know what you did was dumb as fuck, right? I'm telling cult members, don't take this. No, take the stand. Please take the stand. Okay? Take the stand. Take the stand. We want you to. Continue to fuck up, all right? Continue to make stupid mistakes. Because we know you guys are going to. Fuck yeah, he's sleeping with Alyssa K. Hell yeah, he was. Hell yeah. David was sleeping with Alyssa, Alexis. It wouldn't surprise me. I had both of them there. It wouldn't surprise me. I had some Three's Company. But again, I personally think that David was in such poor health that he probably couldn't even get his dick up anymore. Seriously. A man in that poor of health with diabetes, heart problems, edema, fucking foot problems. Now, when you have edema problems, like you're going to have, you start Susan. That's where he got Alexis, was Susan. No, that was Valerie. That was Valerie, Leanne. That was Valerie. No, Alyssa was found with David and so was Alexis. But David, okay, not only was David unhealthy, but he was also taking fucking the Blue Man pills, the hydroxy cut. You know what that does to your heart? You know what that does to your heart? And especially for somebody like David. Again, we're talking about these conditions that he has. Oh, yeah. The convoy of concubines. Hang on. Yeah, here it is. Hang on. Yeah, let me get this over. Hang on. Poor James. Poor James. James O'Connor, we told you guys to stop, dude. You guys didn't want to listen to us. You guys didn't want to listen to us, man. Yeah. Oh, Dave. Yeah. David pumped himself full of fucking drugs, dude. I know he did. I know for sure he did. David's an addict, man. Where's recovering addicts in here, and I'm one of them. And yeah, David, whatever David was on, fuck, man. I don't even want to know. Sometimes I wonder because it's like, damn, I want some. David looked beamed up a couple times, man. Beamed up a couple times. So I was like, fuck, hook me up, bro. What you want? Come on, come on. There it is. Got it. Damn, Michelle looks tough. Oh, man. Let me get this image up. Damn, she looked fucking raw. Convoy of concubines. Son. There you go. There's a convoy of concubines. I think it's male images too. Curly girl. Michael, I don't know if he's withdrawing, dude. David's a sack of shit, man. I don't know if he'll withdraw. I don't see the David the type to withdraw, man. I don't. He's too much of a fucking prideful piece of shit. Like for him to fucking back out and be like, I'm gonna take this all the way to court. I hope he does. I hope he makes that fucking mistake. Make that mistake, please. Cult members, make that mistake. All right. Get on the stand and fuck up, okay? Because we know at the end of the day, that's what David is going to tell you guys to do, to get on the stand and represent him. But please do. Please listen to him. Do everything he tells you to, okay?
Just give me an example of a pastor or bishop or a church where you've live streamed out of, other than Taylor.
Where else? It's been so many places. It's just that I let my staff handle that. So I'm trying to. I don't.
Well, don't you go to them?
Oh, I'm there administering, but I can't possibly do everything, you know.
But you said there are so many places
that we have done that.
But you can't give me
past.
Excuse me, let me finish my question.
Oh.
You said there are so many places, but you can't give me the name of any bishop or church from which you have live streamed. Let me finish.
Okay.
So many.
Yeah, imagine David took a not guilty plea, but hey, we just found fucking 50,000 fucking explicit images on his phone.
Many places, but you can't give me the name or address of a church or a bishop that you have live streamed from?
I just gave you one, but like I said,
which one?
I'm not the one in St. Louis, Abundant Life Fellowship.
Okay, other than that.
Okay, but like I say, I travel.
You know, whatever drugs he was on, Michael Johnson, I don't know. But yeah, withdrawing could be a funny thing, but no, he pled not guilty. No, he wants to take this shit all the way, Michael Johnson. He pled not guilty. He's fighting this. The magistrate that sentenced him to bond, it's very clear he's going to take this as far as he can go. He wants to turn it into a media trial. I guarantee that. David, for whatever reason, David thinks he's going to be like vindicated on live TV or some shit. Like some great fucking miracle is going to happen and God's going to come will him out of the fucking courthouse. Oh, Marcus, dude. Hey, Chris, I found out that Marcus got some problems too, man. No, Marcus in some poor health condition too, bro. No, nobody took care of themselves here. Like David, David had a fucking blood clot in his leg. That's serious shit, dude. That's a fucking medical emergency. Like those are what's called widowmakers. Those are what's called widowmakers. They start in your leg. Sometimes they'll go to your lung. But usually if they get up into your heart, they just stop your fucking heart, man. Get a fucking clog and clogs up your valve. And it stops pumping blood to the rest of your body, typically your head. Maybe not back to your heart. Oh, he's in trouble, Grimmy AG. Yeah, he's in trouble, bro. He's not getting out of this one. Nope. Oh, yeah, Steve. Oh, Colleen Renane. I'm sure she's sitting back fucking laughing her ass off now, fucking having a glass of wine. She's like, yeah, that's done. Yep, David had a filter put in his heart to catch it. Yep. David was in serious health condition, you guys. Very poor health condition, man. I think that's the one right here. No. Not that one. That's going to be this one right here. There it is. Okay. Fuck, man. Like, you guys, when I say David's in poor health, he's legitimately in really fucking poor health. Yeah, the judge is definitely not a fan of David. Okay. And we told him to stop. We told him. Fucking take care of yourself, David. That's all we ever told you to do. Very poor health. Specifically, very poor health. When you have like edema and diabetes and shit like that, they usually go hand in hand. This was the precursor to David's health. Look at what he went to from then, 2014 till now. What, we're fucking 11 years later. Now it looks like he's in possible stages of ESRD. ESRD being end stage renal disease, possible CHF, congestive heart failure, lower leg edema. He's got blood clots. He's overweight. He's unhealthy. He doesn't exercise. He's in a high stress environment now. Those are all very highly aggravating and exasperating conditions for a man in his health. It would be wise for David to take all the free healthcare he can get right now while he's in jail, because it'll be all free to him at the taxpayer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he knows. Yeah, because the lawyers are going to go back to him and be like, we just found out that you have 50,000 explicit fucking photos and videos on your fucking iCloud. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, this is like, dude, David defines gluttony. David he like oozes gluttony. Look at him. And again, you're right. The images constitute his character. Excessive. Oh, Leanne, I swear to God, he's in very poor health. I have his credit report to prove it. I know he took a trip to the hospital, and everything I just found out from this little bird today that fucking flew in my window. No shit. This bird flew in my window right here and just like said, and then flew out. I was like, oh shit. Confirmed. And not only that, there were other health professionals who know about these types of things that I called in and said he's very unhealthy. And we knew it. I'll show you where. You guys want to see, check this out. All right. Check this out. So when David, there's J-Mo. Look, J-Mo. The homie J-Mo. Let's see here. When David, fuck, where's his fucking channel? Fucking K-Dub. What a trashy fucking clown piece of shit. Fucking K. Can't stand that fucking asshole. There it is. Look how far it's down the algorithm now. It's so far down. Okay. You guys want to see where I knew David was really fucking sick, and it was shortly after this that he pretty much fucking disappeared. This was going into COVID too, okay? This was probably like right during the height of COVID, man.
But I thank you that not one person will leave the same way they came. Is a godly relationship, but you shouldn't have an ungodly soul tie with them that you can't obey God because of what they say or what they do.
This is where I knew David was really fucking unhealthy.
See, y'all ain't talking to me. I'm coming straight through here. Yes, because I know in America we idolize the family. But what if your family don't want to obey God? No, you got to grow up. You got to say no. Jesus is my Lord. Christ is my King, not my wife. I know husbands today, they won't even obey God. Let me see what my wife got to say. Are you kidding me? And God has already told you. Who's wearing the darn britches in the family? I'm so tired of these weak men in America. They get a wife and they forsake God. You know what that is? The Adamic character. Because what did Adam do? When Eve came to him, he was so mesmerized by her and loved her so much, he went on and ate. He should have stopped her and said, no. God was here with me before he made you, and he made you out of my rib. No, I'm not eating this. You already ate it. We're going to go to God. When he come here in the morning, we're going to sit our butts down in front of him, and we're going to see what he's going to do about this. But I'm not. Follow their wives. And I'm not a male chauvinist. God has put man as the head to lead. But a lot of these men are not fit to lead because they won't submit to Christ. They want them to submit to men and submit to women and submit to their wives.
Okay. Another thing. Hypercholesterol, okay? The eyes. Right here. Look up under his eyes, okay? Specifically right here. I'm not talking about how dark his circles are. Okay. Because when your body doesn't process like the bad cholesterol, it goes other places, okay? It goes to other parts of your body, like the bags of the eyes right here. You see this? See that bag right there under his fucking eye? Right here. That's visceral fat. Dude, I got all kinds of videos of David speaking gibberish. Somewhere they're buried, dude. Like David's very unhealthy. This is like for David, I think David collecting all these images was either because he was insecure and he couldn't have sex and he would just fucking whack his pud, like punch his pope and shit like that because he was too insecure about getting into bed with women anymore because he was just a fucking blob. Because to gather that type, man, that's just... Man. Very unhealthy. What this man did over the last fucking 20 years goes longer than the 10 years they're talking about. It is. You're right, Michael Johnston. It is. That is literally, that's visceral fat right there. That's what visceral fat looks like when it pulls up. Because you have like eyelids and tear ducts back here. Please play the trumpet clip. Has to take. Yeah, I don't even think Viagra, dude, and Viagra like would probably cause him a heart issue, dude, because Viagra actually raises your blood pressure. Yeah. Yeah. Viagra wouldn't be good for him, dude. He's probably on all kinds of statins and fucking hyperglycemic medications right now just to keep him at a baseline, dude. Because dude, he's uncontrolled. Uncontrolled meaning he's probably fucking hyperglycemic right now, which is going to fucking cause problems all around. Yeah, fucking Pope of porn, man. Yeah. I was saying this before even medical. Yeah. Yeah, David, sex and eating burgers can't be your only form of exercise, okay? You have to go out and walk and shit. And you can't just sit in the chair and okay, here's the other thing, right? David wouldn't get up on the stage anymore because he couldn't handle it. He had to manage this small space right here. Then on top of that, we got his credit report. We hadn't seen him. Then he comes out, he's like, I'm not on deathbed. Yeah, right. He just got out of fucking diabetic coma, pimp. That's what happened with David when we saw him come out. I'm going to wrap it up after this. Here we go.
This is the ultimate Black Friday.
This was 3 years ago.
Hello, everybody. Listen, I am so happy to come before you. As you know, I've been in shutaway.
No, he literally just got off his fucking deathbed.
Now for over 2 years, and it's been tremendous. You know, today is July the 15th, Friday, and
look, he was so out of breath here. Oh yeah, he tried to hide his eyes. He hid the lower half of his body because lower leg edema. Yeah, and then in some of his later videos, like big fucking, like he was huge. He was just not taking care of himself. Oh yeah, he had to come out and do a video because he had been down for 2 fucking years. You guys, he almost kicked the bucket. Very sick. Very sick. He got lucky. He dodged a big fucking bullet. But usually you don't dodge 2 of these. You only get 1 of these typically for somebody like him. There is no second. Oh, I'm sure COVID exasperated him. I'm sure COVID exasperated him for sure. Because one thing that we know about COVID is people who are overweight, and this is just the fact that it affected people very severely. So it wouldn't surprise. Oh, I think for sure CKD. I wouldn't be surprised if he's at ESRD right now either, but CKD for sure. I think, fuck yeah. Dude, when you're at ketoacidosis, dude, you're kidney disease. Yeah. It means your kidneys aren't functioning. Yeah, very, very dangerous. Your kidneys cease functioning when you're at that rate, man. Yeah, he was in shutaway because he was writing all these books. There it says right there. It's very serious. Ketoacidosis, man. Not having enough insulin in the body. Without enough insulin, the body can't use the sugar in your blood, also called glucose, to make the energy it needs. Glucose is the main source of energy for the cells to make up muscles and other tissue. Insulin helps glucose enter cells. Without enough insulin, body releases hormones that break down fat. The body tissue uses the fat as a form of fuel. This process makes acids known as ketones. Ketones build up in the blood and then go into the urine. An illness, an infection, or illness can cause the body to make higher levels of certain hormones, such as adrenaline or cortisol. These hormones work against. So here we have, not only is he suffering from diabetes, but he could possibly be insulin resistant. Look at this. I'm pretty sure that was a big one in his life for a long time. Physical or emotional distress. Big time. That's going to be a big one. David was stressed out for sure. Drug misuse right here. Can you prevent diabetes with Plan B? I don't think so, bro. Maybe with David. David would be like the plan. David would be the exception to that fucking rule, bro. Yeah. Most common concerns happen: low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, low potassium, also called hypokalemia, swelling in the brain, cerebral edema. More common in children. Okay. So it's more common in children, not so much a walrus. Manage your diabetes, watch your blood sugar. You want to hear something funny, Curly? I'll be coding during the day and I'll be, say, going into like a certain queue and I'll be watching TV and I'll get an ad for some type of medication regarding that condition that I'm coding. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Yep. I see a lot of these medications. Yep. Manjaro, Zepbound. Yep. They're saying, hey, these are medications that you can use to manage these types of conditions. And it's absolutely right. Very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even fucking bullshitting, Curly. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what the fuck, man? They must be listening to me. Feeling a need to throw up and not throwing up. Low potassium. Yeah, David's, and you can tell again, David was very sick, you guys.
I wanted to come and give you an update. As you know, COVID has been ravishing the United States, and it has offset a lot of our plans, even with the arena for over 2 years. But we haven't given up. We know that God has allowed this so he can bring the biggest miracle healing movement across the United States and the world. And I'm excited about what God is going to do. And so I wanted to come and give you this update very quickly about the things we're doing. But I mainly wanted to speak to you concerning.
This is what David suffers from the most right here. This is David's primary diagnosis. This is David's primary diagnosis. Anytime you look at David's chart, abnormal uterine bleeding, doctor probably look at him. That's what David suffers from. David's got a case of chronic abnormal uterine bleeding. But yeah, you could tell he's
concerning doing. And so I wanted to come and give you this update very quickly about the things we're doing. But I mainly wanted to speak to you concerning some rumors also that are floating around about I'm on deathbed and all of this crap and I'm ill and all of this foolishness. Listen, do not believe my liars and those
he had a potassium deficiency.
Traitors and enemies and these evil detractors out here.
Yeah, I'm going to close it up now. In closing tonight, guys, there were images found. They are still counting. Yes, it is 40,000 explicit photos and 10,000 videos. That is not a lie. The government has it in their possession. I don't know what images are on there. I don't know the depths or the depravity of the images. All I know is that there were that many. We were dealing with a very sick man here, you guys. When you guys go to sleep at night, like really think about this. Yes, David provided us with probably some of the most solid fucking comedy content we'd ever seen, right? But this wasn't a fucking reality show. This was real life. Look how deep this rabbit hole keeps going. Okay? This wasn't a reality show. This was real fucking life. This man sexually exploited and sexually extorted women, men, and it wouldn't surprise me if there's children involved too. We just don't know yet. David thinks he's going to win this case by taking it to court and to the jury. Be the worst fucking mistake of his life, and I hope he makes it. Cult members, keep making mistakes for us, please. Keep doing dumb shit. But this wasn't a reality show. Like when we all go to sleep at night, like really think about this. this dangerous man is now off the fucking streets. He can't do this to anybody anymore. He fucked over a lot of people. And I don't think we even know. I know for a fact after we're long and gone, people will still be dealing with the after effects of this fuckhead right here. Oh yeah, those images were fucking godsend for prosecution. Be like, Your Honor, what was this really about? This was a dangerous man, everybody. Very, very dangerous man. And cult members, justify that. Really think about that. Your so-called apostle, are you going to call that fake too? That those images were fucking magically put on there by the fucking feds? That many images that only David had access to? Are you going to blame that on everybody else too? Like, how do you guys going to justify this? Cult members, women of the cult. Now, guess what? The feds have all those images. And they're going through and being like, holy shit, all these women, this is what it was about? Yeah, the cult members will say the feds planted the pics. Oh, they planted those pics. Really? They planted that many pictures? Yeah, sure, I'm sure they did. Yeah, they can't justify it. You're right, because they don't believe he did anything. You're right. Yep. Michael Johnson, I already have. We already have. Multiple times. Yeah. We have. We already did. We already did. It's been done. It's been done, big dog. Yeah. Yeah. There's people in here right now that were survivors, and they're right here with us. Nope. It's already been done. That's mostly why David got arrested. Because people came out and talked about it. But it's already been done. We've interviewed multiple survivors from this organization. And this channel is always open for any from any fucking cult. I don't care which cult it is. Doesn't have to be David's. But if you're scared and you need somebody to listen and to back you up, we're here, because once you're here, you're safe with us. We're not going to let anybody fuck with you. Promise. No walruses were harmed in the making of this live stream, by the way, everybody. But yeah, Michael, we've interviewed multiple people already. Interviewed one of his ex-girlfriends. Interviewed his security guard Cliff, which is yeah, nailed it down, man. We nailed it down. And David, go check out the content, man. Hit that like and subscribe on the way in or out, people. Please support the channel. We're not done. David was just our learning process. Catherine Crick's next. Catherine Crick, don't think we gave up on you, okay? We're coming hot up on that little fucking Wonder Bread ass of yours, okay? Don't think you're exempt because you're fucking some little pasty fucking little toothpaste bitch that fucking probably eats her toothpaste, okay? You're next. You're next. We're going to follow the same process we did with David. We're going to continue to expose your bullshit. We'll peel you apart time and time again until it's done. You know we will, Catherine. You saw what we did with David. You saw that we're fucking determined, and we will. We'll fucking peel that little bag of bread apart fucking time and again. We'll peel apart every fucking video you've ever done. We'll peel apart every fucking trashy interview you've done, every podcast, every Sunday fucking sermon. We'll start from the back and go forward, Catherine.